Welcome back to another week of Design Tip Tuesday. My name is Milena Herbaka. I'm the owner and graphic designer for New Breed Design. And this week, I'm going to talk to you about 3 types of free content that you can offer on your website in exchange for warm leads. But first, let's talk about the hierarchy of leads. So we begin with cold leads. So cold might sound familiar when you've heard the term cold calling. That's because they have not solicited an interaction with you. You can assume they know nothing about your business. They've never heard of you before, and they haven't had a conversation with you about your services or offerings. A warm lead is someone who has taken that first step to having a conversation with you to learn more about your offerings and your business and services. And that could be someone that has reached out to you through your website contact form, someone who's commented on your social media posts wanting to learn more, or reached out to you by messenger or phone call, or even just walked into your place of business and looked around and asked questions. That is definitely what we would consider to be a warm lead. And those warm leads are just ripe enough to consult with in the hopes of turning them into a hot lead. So a hot lead is someone who you've had that conversation with to pitch your services and your products. You've gotten to answer their questions. You've maybe invited them in for a free trial that they've showed up for. And then after that initial sales pitch or consult call, they're considered a hot lead. They're either ready to close into an active client, or they'll walk away and they'll become a dead lead. So how do you turn cold website visitors into warm leads? Well, the easiest way is to offer them something irresistible, something that you know will pique their interest, and because they landed on your website, is a natural next step that's very low commitment, doesn't cost them anything, and will give them more information to lead them toward working with you. The first type of free form of content that you can offer in exchange for a warm lead is a quiz or an assessment. Now we're looking at one of our clients' websites. Her name is Jessica Butts, and she is a life and business coach. And she uses the Myers-Briggs personality tests to qualify and categorize the people that she works with based on their personality type. And so it's very fitting for her website and the services that she provides for her to provide a free personality quiz. Now, the wonderful thing about quizzes is that it is intriguing because everyone on the planet Earth is curious to be told something about themselves. So there is nothing more intriguing than the words free quiz. And when you click take the quiz from her homepage, you're being brought to an opt-in form. Now, this is key if you're going to give away anything for free. It's always in exchange for basic information. All we're asking for here is a name and an email. You can go as far as to separate the name into first name, last name, but essentially this is the recommended amount of information that you want to ask for so that you're not asking too much and you're not asking too little. So this is very easy for me to complete and sign up for. And of course, every time I'm recording myself typing, I'm the worst typer in the world. So I'm now brought to the personality assessment page. So she gives a little bit of a preamble and explains how it works and what the purpose of the quiz is. And then right here, we have our quiz. We can begin clicking through. And once we complete the quiz, also I really like that there's a progress bar, a little one at the top and a progress meter at the bottom so that I know how far along in the quiz I am. But I'm just going to click through this real quick so that you can see what the outcome is at the end. Boop. I'm being given my personality type based on the answers that I provided. What's great about this is that it's a customized result. Not everyone's going to get the same outcome when they complete a quiz, but also it encourages them to learn more or share their results or take an additional action after it's completed. So if I were to click learn more, I'm being taken back to the website and I'm being prompted to fill out her contact form. So this completes the loop from the initial step that cold prospect took, completed the quiz, got something in return for their information, and is now a warm prospect because Jessica has my name and email now saved to a mailing list. And if she so chooses, she can use that in her marketing campaigns. My client, Jennifer Kim, also a business and life coach, is offering up 2 calls to action on her homepage right above the fold. Actually, she's offering 3, but we're going to focus on why she chose to put these 2 next to each other. Her primary and preferred call to action is to book a free consultation because we know that that is the quickest way to turning someone into a client, but it is in line with take the free assessment, which, as we just explained, is a very intriguing call to action because it implies that you're about to learn something about yourself, and everyone likes to hear things about themselves. So the reason why these two are side by side is because if the consultation is too strong a step forward, it's too high commitment, then this is a much easier ask by comparison. The second type of free content that you can offer in exchange for warm leads is a tool or a guide or a checklist or a workbook or any form of content in a PDF format that is intriguing to your demographic. It contains knowledge or information that interests them, and it also leads them down the path of working with you. This is an example of a client of mine. She's an interior designer. And right on her homepage, you have this beautifully designed and very eye-catching opt-in for a free checklist. And again, all we're asking for is a name and an email address. And immediately you will receive this checklist PDF download to your inbox. This is a perfect way of building your email list that is completely hands-free, completely automated. It won't cost you any effort or paying a staff member to do this. This is one of the great things about having a website that is strategically designed to perform these sales tasks that you would otherwise be performing over the phone or in person or taking up your precious time. As with this example of PhD weight loss, another client of ours, if you scroll down their homepage, they're giving away a free weight loss secret PDF. Again, first name, email, bam, you get their secrets right to your inbox. This is something that might be very appealing to their target demographic. And finally, the third type of content that you can offer for free in exchange for warm leads is an estimate or a price list. And again, this is just information. This is something that you would normally give out anyway to someone if they picked up the phone and called you, or if they showed up to your business in person. Now, this is a great option for a call to action that is very low commitment. It's information that they already want because they've looked at your website or they've visited it because they're interested in what you're offering. And it's just answering all of the questions for you so that it's saving you time from getting on a phone call and answering emails. Another form of content is a free estimate. And so here we see a free estimate calculator built right into the website of another client of ours, Upper Crust Cleaning Company. And they provide in-home, private and corporate cleaning. And so here we can choose what type of cleaning we need and for what square footage. And as you can see, the calculator just slides to adapt to give you an estimate. And so this doesn't actually require an opt-in. That is the only thing I would do differently, is take that extra step and install that layer over top that requires your name and your email to access this calculator. And then you can get your own free estimate online without ever having to pick up the phone or speak to a person. So there you have it. 3 types of free content that you can offer through your website, hands-free, to secure some warm prospects.